This is a story of the Song of the Silent Forest. Once, in a land shrouded in mist and mystery, there was a forest known as the Silent Grove. It was a place of immense beauty, with towering trees that seemed to touch the heavens, streams that glistened like silver, and an eternal hush that cloaked it in otherworldly serenity. Yet, no one dared enter, for it was said that the forest harbored an ancient curse. Those who entered with hatred in their hearts would never return. In a neighboring village, two rival musicians, Lyra and Darren, were locked in a bitter feud. Both were gifted with extraordinary talent, but their styles were as different as night and day. Lyra's melodies were gentle and flowing, evoking the beauty of nature, while Darren's compositions were fiery and bold, reflecting human resilience. Their rivalry had turned personal, with every note played becoming a challenge, every lyric a veiled insult. One day, the village elder called for the two musicians. "Our village is suffering," she said. "The crops are failing, and the rivers are drying. The spirits of the Silent Grove are angry. You must venture into the forest and play a song together to soothe them. Only then will our lands be healed." Both Lyra and Darren protested. They couldn't imagine collaborating, but the elder's words were firm. "Your hatred will doom us all. Find harmony, or the forest will claim you." Reluctantly, they agreed. With their instruments in hand, Lyra and Darren entered the Silent Grove. The air grew colder, the silence heavier with each step. They reached a clearing where an ancient tree stood, its gnarled roots spreading like veins through the earth. It was here they were to play. They began, each attempting to outshine the other. Lyra's harp strings wove delicate patterns, but Darren's drumbeats disrupted them with their intensity. The forest seemed to grow darker, the air oppressive. It was clear their discord was angering the spirits. Frustrated, Lyra shouted, "You're too aggressive. You're ruining the melody." Darren shot back, "And you're too soft. There's no strength in your music." But as they argued, a low, mournful hum filled the air. The forest itself seemed to cry, its branches trembling, its streams weeping. Lyra and Darren froze, realizing the spirit's pain was a reflection of their own animosity. Taking a deep breath, Lyra spoke softly. "Let's try again, not to compete, but to create something beautiful together." Darren hesitated, then nodded. They began anew, this time listening to each other. Lyra's harp danced with Darren's drum, each note complementing the other. Her soft melodies intertwined with his bold rhythms, creating a song neither could have composed alone. It was a song of unity, of blending opposites, of healing. As they played, the Silent Grove transformed. The trees glowed with an ethereal light. The streams flowed with renewed vigor, and a gentle breeze carried their music through the forest. When the final note faded, the silence returned, but it was no longer oppressive. It was peaceful, content. The spirits had been appeased. Lyra and Darren felt a warmth in their hearts, not just from the forest's blessing but from the bond they had forged. They returned to the village as allies, their rivalry replaced by mutual respect and a shared understanding of the power of harmony. From that day forward, Lyra and Darren performed together, their music a testament to the beauty that arises when differences unite. The Silent Grove remained silent, but its lesson echoed far and wide. Hatred divides, but harmony heals. True harmony is born when we set aside our differences and learn to listen for the good of everyone. In unity, even the deepest wounds can be healed, and the most stubborn hatred can transform into love.